What is up, everyone? This will be my Nocturne one-shot build, and I'm going to show you guys how to carry and climb with Nocturne jungle. So for starters, Q level 1, we're going to be playing around 1k LP, and I'm going to be starting Raptors this game against the Shaco jungle. And for Raptors, it's really obvious. You just stand there, Q, and make sure you hit basically the big one at least. And from here, I like to do either Raptor start or, red start. Blue start is an option too if you want to pad down. This game against Shaco, I just feel like I want to get my red side. That's kind of like why I'm doing it exactly. Let me mute this one second. And here I like to smite the big one. And here you can just auto, boom, 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 use your passive hits. And for me, playing for full clear, obviously ideal. Having vision on Shaco, it is pretty good. I mean, he can do a lot of really weird cheese, so you do have to think about that. I find that to be like the big thing with Shaco is his early cheese. He can really mess you up in the jungle. He could be in here right now about to kill me. Or not kill me, but steal my red. But realistically, the more likely thing that's gonna occur, that will occur, is actually him trying to be at your blue potentially. So I still personally go 2 points into Q. And what I do is I actually do a little bit of a, a fast clear where I actually pull my blue here. I like to do blue in these situations where I just pull my blue and I just kind of auto the big wolf here a couple more times and then focus on the blue. And the jungle pet should eventually do it. So here I do this clear against Shaco. I do it actually quite often on Nocturne. I find it safer to be on the blue as Nocturne, and this actually gives you a much faster clear. You can just pull the Gromp as well. And just make sure you get the last hit on the blue and then auto passive. And this gives me a really very nice clear on Nocturne jungle, and I like to be a bit fast. I like to smite just in case there's a Shaco lurking around here. And for Crab, be ready for the Crab as much as possible. Shaco is bot side, so I'm not really worried about that anymore, but it is always something to think about when you're playing against him. The Demon Jester is you just want to be prepared mentally and physically in every way possible, and just walking in, hitting the plant is always just free information that you can just get. That's never really bad. Here I'm actually going to play for my Raptors, so I'm not actually going to base. I was going to see if I can maybe squeeze in something and make a play there. But if there's nothing, I'm just going to start my Raptors here. Shaco is bot side, so he spent a lot of time on that gank. But me hitting that plan, you can see I actually revealed the enemy Crux. I know exactly the Shaco pathing, so if I didn't get any wars level 1, doing exactly basically what I did gives you information, essential information, that where the jungle is pathing, where he started, and when his next respawns are coming. Because sometimes people start Raptors, but for you, if you can see right away, then it's just a really, really good thing. So here, going for a gank here, realistically, it is not the highest likelihood, but there is a small window where we can really deny this wave. Shaco should go top side, so they should have to leave here. So what we're going to do is just walk behind them and take our time. And then we're just going to flash, get that passive auto, and the rest is history. So and from there, that's really good gank for us, and it really doesn't affect our clear. There's a likelihood Shaco reacts by being finishing Raptors, trying to steal my top side, but that's not a big deal for us here. So here, I really like going pickaxe and then a bunch of swords into the Tiamat. So the build with this Halo Blaze rune page is basically you just go Profane Hydra into Axiom and Baltaic Cycle Sword, and then you can actually just get beefy too if you like. Interesting. So he did go for my wolf camp. There's a chance he's in the area, but if I want to check, all I have to do is just check basically this brush here. And then here I'm going to hit this and see if there's any more information that I have to worry about. If not, I can just start basically the Gromp now. But the Pantheon moving is a bit worrying. So I'm going to be ready to smite this if I have to. So Shaco was in that brush, so a bit of a deceive, if you will. A bit of a deceive. I should have been more prepared. Seeing Pantheon move like that, it's a red flag. At least we get the smite on. I should have just left and took my my W. Did it destroy my game? Realistically, no. Shaco spent a lot of time there, and I actually know he's going to spend more time getting the crab. And the enemy bot lane, we've already kind of destroyed them in a good way. So we can actually just keep, you know, pressuring that when we can. For me, I just want to get 6 first, though. And if I get 6, I can go for a very easy play here. So the Krugs will give me a very fast 6. I think Jace will just EQ here, and then Jhin should be able to kill. And I think Shaco will be here soon, so I might have ulti ready for Shaco and maybe Kassadin roaming. So what I'm going to do is just try to get 6 fast here, and then join them here. So I'm going to ulti once Kassadin ulti's in. Killed the clone. Smite him here. Hit that. Should be able to chase her. She's quite fast though. Could be an Ashe lurking around, but you know me. I'm satisfied with the gains we got there. If he flashes in, we can go, but alright, Jace, avenge me. By the way, the Pantheon TV, am I just like the most popular person on the Rift or what? You can see the Halo Blades, you're able to get pretty good trades. I mean, Pantheon, I thought I spell shielded his Q. I wonder if there was a Kassadin spell that went in between. Or did I just not have much damage here? I did take my blue. We have a Kali here, so we should be able to get this. Alright, close enough. Pantheon's trolling, by the way. No E, Pantheon? You really wanted those Void Grubs? Am I just like the ultimate baiter or what? Risky games. I mean, if I die for the progress of the team, then I'll take it. So if the Kali's getting fed, she's eating good, then I'll take that as well. Going straight to crab, in my opinion, it's good. It could be greedy because then we can go straight into my bot side. Like the Shaco could run there, but me, I don't think he will. But it looks like he actually might be. So that's why I'm saying it could be greedy if he does that. But because I have ulti, I can just ulti in here. We could fight right after, which is basically what we're gonna do. I do have smite, so I could potentially just smite this and leave here. When you have a blast mine, it's quite easy to just be like in this area. This Shaco's or Fiddle's playing a dangerous game. By the way, what am I playing with? Shaco's gonna be here, so I have to run. Shaco, where are you? Shaco. Him not showing makes me think Dragon is... It's on the table. It does not look like Shaco's in the vicinity, so we can take the Air Drake. And I do believe Shaco's topside. He probably got sick of dying to your boy. But yeah, he probably got sick of losing. And yeah, this game, early game, has been a roller coaster of fun. So same thing if you're playing against a jungler who's just like really about invading and trying to play off like your opposite side. You can make the you can make the obvious deduction that he's probably going to play for my top side. He may be already in my top side clearing it, so you're like, Inori, what do you do in this situation? You basically ignore it because my balling is winning, right? So we don't really pay attention to it. We just assume that we're not getting these jungle camps unless I see some like vision here on him that he's like not really playing for it. And for me, I could ulti on this guy, but I don't know his cooldown is that short. There's a Shaco here. Whether he kills my Jace is up to him. It is up to you, Shaco. And it's like we spoke about. What do we expect from him? The rat will act like a rat. He will do exactly what we foretold. And from here, we can check red if we want. There could be a red up. Most likely Yazid. We're going to base and play bot side here. So Axiom 2400. It's a bit of a buy. You have to save up all your allowance to really have it. Blue orb, in my opinion, blue orb. Against Shaco, red orb is really good, but blue orb is going to be our pick here. There's probably Shaco boxes here. Raptors are most likely gone from how he moved. No. Again, all top side gone, as we predicted. The only issue in this situation is we don't really have anything to do. It's not bad because I do get a kill and I have my ulti with Axiom for the next one, which is huge. That is the fake one. And there's most likely a ward there, so he's trying to bait Fiddle to ulti. But this game is spicy. Very spicy. Not the greatest spice, but it's some sort of spice. And for here, I do have vision on my respawn. So it's important when you're always wanting to play about like your jungle camp respawns. That's where it's really important to see. Eventually, you do want to see when your jungle camps are coming up. And here I have a Pantheon that can easily kill. But he's just so weak, but I mean, might as well just kill him, right? Oh, I messed that one up. Oh, I messed that one up, bro. How does it lose vision that quickly? Man, blue orbs, I thought they lasted way longer. I don't remember the vision disappearing so quickly. I've noticed that recently too. Maybe there was a change I didn't realize. But blue orb vision just does not look like... It doesn't last very long for me to even get my ulti off. I would have to ulti already. Or I need a blue orb like the brush, so he doesn't have vision. Most likely, yeah. I mean, those situations, any kill there is really good. The reasons is very simple. Well, the reason it's very simple because I need just any gold. Ooh, a prediction. I knew which one was the real Shaco. It was obvious which Shaco was real. The uglier one. You always go for the uglier one. It's 100% accurate. By the way, it hurts. Very much hurts. But all auto-based champs, so we go armor boots. And for this build, you go this into like Lord Doms for 4th item. And basically, lethality is just very strong right now. They decided to buff a lot of lethality items, so everyone is just one-shotting everyone with lethality. Oh yeah, Sunder Sky Pantheon. Beautifully strong. Do whatever damage you can, and then go back to farming. Ooh, I should have been ready for that. I should have been ready. For me, I'm just trying to secure the objective because I have a lot of jungle camps. I really do want to start farming. There's a lot of fights. And when I don't have ulti, there's a lot of fights. I don't like that. Bye-bye. You got the Shaco, though. I'm gonna ulti on her. I'm just waiting a bit. Give me gold. Give me as much gold as possible. Money, 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 money. Chico's gonna be here. Oh my, I predicted him. Yeah, I'm gone though. Cause I'm gone and they're all alone. Can't you hear that go? I mean, Herald's just a really good retreat objective. There's no risk involved. Though now they're kind of fighting, so there's a bit more risks. But I do want to finish it though. I'm not going in since Shaco can be there just yet. Shaco's looking. My ulti is insurance, if you will. Progressive insurance. State Farm, or whatever you like. And here you just buy your components. This item will give you the Hella spike. I like to say Hella spike. Very powerful, very powerful. You'll love it. I promise you that. And you just play around your ultis, you play around farming. And if you're really ahead, you can farm the enemy champions, but your damage is just going to be really high. You just got to maximize it as hard as possible. And you get a lot of ability haste from your ultimate too. You get a lot of basic ability haste, which gives you a lot of more abilities that are just not only your ultimate. Some people, for me personally, I guess it's funny because on Bruiser you probably want way more ability haste, but I like having a bunch more cooldown reduction, not on just my ultimate. Because Nocturne in fights, he can do a lot with his Q. If your Q uptime is 100%, basically, which in these fights we can have it, you're basically gonna have a perma BF sword and more, right? So it creates like a high value situation. So I really do enjoy the builds that can kind of get me there, where I can get a bunch of ability haste and stuff like that. I could try to chase him down, but he's just really mobile. But he also seems like he's annoyed by his team, so maybe he'll just waste some mana here. Eventually you can catch him if you waste enough of his Rift Walks. Eventually. So I do have 2 smite charges, that's why I smited him. Otherwise, I probably would not have smited him, because risk is very high up there. So I do have smite ready if they want to go in. If not, I'm just going to base. Because realistically, I have a lot of money. This build gives you a lot of cash. Then from here, you want to just go into like Lord Doms, get your Last Whisper. I'm just going to buy a crit cloak because I'm going to have 15%. And they're not really that tanky yet. And I'm going to be saving my Herald for the bot tower. Got 70 ability ace. Ooh, they're cooked. Going in there by myself, I'm actually squishy. I want them to like walk up basically. So I'm waiting for like Karma to ward here. Or Fiddle to be with me a bit so I can get better vision here. Very nicely done, everyone. And I mean, you didn't really get to see much of it, but I actually made them disappear. The one-man show, the disappearing act. We technically can't end, but personally, I was feeling the FF there. It felt like it was an FF angle for them. But if they don't want to FF, that's perfectly A-okay. It is up to them if they want to continue the game. Or if they want us to end the game, it really is up to them to allow us to just enter them from behind. From here, it looks like they did allow that. So hope you guys like the video. It's Nocturne Jungle. One-shot build. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.